right. This is going to be the first video I've made in a long time. And why am I making it? I'm making it for basically one very nice reason. It's because this game reminded me of how well the old Goonz used to play. We used to be fucking motherfuckers up left, right, and center and playing so well. And the Goonz old 18 back like 2018 or whatever was so fun to play with because they're good players. We were cucking everyone. And this game, it really felt like everyone was kind of playing up to that caliber. And there were no mistakes and just good plays. I think this is against Relic 2, who are camping on airfield, so it's not easy to break an airfield camp. We're going to see how we do it. It's a EU strat. Not really concerned about that. We're just going to be concerned more about how we execute. We're watching HU Spotted Me's perspective. And bro's just got shit equipment on. Why would you run modified config on a super conk? Right? It never gets ammo rack. I don't know. Why would you run this dual thing on a super conk? You care about HP on a super conk, and this gives you less HP than the standard one, and you care about speed. You should be running a turbo. Now the 79E really likes this because it acts as also a config, but you should always be turboed in a super conk, so it makes me wonder, and he played really well, this guy played really well, it makes me wonder the hell everyone else is running. So let's start. We were full boosted, but we weren't like good boosted, we were like just stabilization boosted, shit like that. Or maybe we were good boosted, I can't remember. But this was for land, I know that.
Okay, I promise to behave as nicely as possible. That's why... Anyway, let's roll.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Is this guy some anime weeb? Oh, wait. No, this is Mr. Furry. So he's probably got like a furry in the background. Talking to him. I think this is Mr. Furry. Could be wrong. Alright. So, for those of you who haven't ran this strat before, it's a very good way to counter any airfield camp. It is beatable, but the enemy has to play really nicely. I'll just pause it. Essentially, you're light taking out into the north, and you're getting ready to full shove south, while at the same time shoving two chiefs under the F8. People with non-Clan Wars experience might not be too familiar with it. It was pretty obvious these guys over at Rel 2, who at least statistically are better than Goonz. They haven't seen it, which was a little weird. They were like, you'll see they're completely in disarray. And they didn't know how to deal with it, but we played super well. Look how much slower you are than everyone else because you don't have a turbo. We watch it from his perspective here. You can see me. So we see they have one arty, two arty. Why is two arty really good? Because we are giga pushing right away. They also have an EBR, which is really bad for them. We are straight pushing right away under them, so that arty has zero effect, right? By pushing under into here, you can see it on the map, right? We're going to shove like this, and then across, and then by pushing these guys over into here with one staying here, we fuck every single tank in mid. Like, everything here dies, everything here dies. You're going to see... We went over pretty in-depth what to do at the start on a strat sketch, so you're going to see these two super conks coming up here to bleed these guys. You're going to overpeak. These guys are going to come to this rock and do essentially the same thing. So we discussed it pretty at length before the game, and I guess people listened. So you can see myself and peeking, we're going right away. I'm pretty sure, spoiler, but he's the only one who dies, and he gives him a hull down while he's at it. So you can see our guys going now. I'm probably yelling at the super conks to go. You see these guys are teaming up. They take one shot at the E4. Yeah, and Hugh's making the good play here. Notice how he's not giving a fuck about this. He's coming to kill up high. Oh, this is so nice to watch. Very good, very good, very good. And these guys have pushed over. Perfect. You can see the mid is getting absolutely fucked. These guys over here have turned to deal with mid 2. They're frantically going. Our 790s are pushing up. It's just beautiful to watch. The super conk play again is very good. Very good. You see peeking dies. It doesn't really matter. And these two guys up here, no one can play safe. We are safe, right? We're in cover. I yell, I don't think I actually call me chicken view, but it's fine. You can see we're kind of starting to farm this now. I'm still alive over here, peeking dead, but it doesn't really matter. I do call better than you to just go straight push this guy because it's safe. He takes 2 shots at most, right? We're going to push through their base here. And Hugh is just farming, which is what we need. And as you can already see, it's 1. They did not know what to do. We were talking about lions, I think. Lions suck, dude. Lions fucking suck. Don't bring lions. Hugh can push off here, but it doesn't really matter. Probably should just go, like, drive up this way with the 7. And we triple cap, it's already over, but fuck Relic and their camping ass strats, so I think I say go kill them. Yeah, Hugh definitely should. Everyone can just now, but I think I also said don't die. Jesus Christ, who the fuck is talking in the background? You messed with the wrong Hollywood star? The only one I know is Arnold. That's not no fucking Arnold. Like, Trent is a shit player. So I've been staying alive. It's just over. Everyone just played it so... And that's the problem that happens with Goonz so many times these days. And it's probably lack of experience. Maybe some people aren't necessarily quite as good. This worked because, 1, we'd already done the strat and kind of fucked it up the first time. We had actually won the previous battle, but it was against a shit clan and we like completely messed up timings and shit. But we kind of learned, and then we really went in depth in the strat sketch, and we like actually executed flawlessly here. So what I've been noticing is that we suck if it's something new. Like, for some reason on proc, like, we just didn't understand what to do because I guess we haven't done it in that campaign yet. If there's something new we have to do, we suck at doing it. Which tells me that people, A, aren't experienced enough to think for themselves, or B, just don't think for themselves. So we need to really work on that, because we're playing super fucking well when we get a little bit of experience. Another example being Himmels. When I came to call a week ago, and we first ran Himmels, like, it's not like a revolutionary strat, like, everyone should have run it before. But it was just fucking awful the first time. And then a couple times we run it, and then the next day, it's a lot better. Which means that as people get more comfortable, they start really performing more, because I think they start understanding. Now, that is still a problem, though, right? Because what if something unforeseen happens? What if all of a sudden they, for example, on Himmels, repush 8 line faster than we can repush 2 line, which means we can't do that anymore. That's a new scenario, which means, uh-oh, I'm not sure how people would react. That's why I've been, at least in my fights, trying to like force the tempo so that we can control how we're reacting. But it does mean that people need to really, really think a bit more for themselves. But this was a great game played. Like, literally every single person in this game played well, and that's why I wanted to highlight it. Look at the names. Literally every single person. Well, I'll be honest, I don't see any throwers in here, but whatever. Every person played well, and that is really fucking refreshing, because it just goes to show you that everyone has the capability of playing well and thinking and using their brain if they just maybe put a little bit of time and thought into what they're going to do. Anyway, great games yesterday. I think everyone, let me look at the names again, everyone is essentially guaranteed a tank here. They deserved it after their performance the past couple nights. And good job again.